shadow lingers, casting soft gloom. Memories flicker like a flame in the dark, holding his echo in my splintered heart. He had the wings I tried to hold, feathers slipped through, no tether could fold. A twin ray, they call it, destined to roam. His light finds his path, now far from home. Goodbye, my angel, shine where you go. Let the stars guide you brighter than the glow. If we're meant to burn as twin rays once more, you'll find me waiting on the shore. Nights stretch long, entangled in despair. The void he left is more than I can bear. But something whispers in the southern breeze, his truth is freedom, we've got to please. I release his wings, though I want to cry. Love ain't a tethered thing we can't deny. His freedom means more than my clutching hope. Don't cage the wind, don't trap the soul. Goodbye, my angel, shine where you go. Let the stars guide you brighter than the glow. If we're meant to burn as twin rays once more, you'll find me waiting on the shore. Shine where you go. Let the stars guide you brighter than the glow. If we're meant to burn as twin rays once more, you'll find me waiting on the shore.
Welcome back. Multiversal Soul Familia. Oops. Didn't mean to move the feather. Ah, yes. As we're pushing through the stormy weather, beloves, today's session, and when I say beloves, sir, ma'am, it is not a scam. In this session, we will be going over the plateau before the timeline jump. That part. Yes. Now we have the Palo burning. We are going to say a quick command prayer, and then we are going to get started on this miracle manifestation and mission focused Monday. Yes, let's get into it. Here we go. O infinite creator, source of all that is, was, and will ever be, we stand in your divine authority. Commanding in alignment with your perfect will. By the power of divine law, we now open our lives to abundant security, stability, and protection. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Every curse, every evil eye, every ill will, every case, cause, concern, conflict, and negative confrontation dissolves into nothingness by the radiance of your light. We command true prosperity to flow into our lives. Prosperity that nourishes our souls, sustains our bodies, and blesses all who walk with us. Wealth and resources are now aligned to our highest purpose. We command good fortune to follow us in all things. Doors of opportunity open before us effortlessly, and every step we take is guided by divine favor. We call forth true love, divinely ordained, harmonious, and eternal. Our hearts and souls are aligned to receive and give love in its purest, most sacred form. Agape, omni, love. May our paths be illuminated, our spirits fortified, and our lives a testament to the boundless grace of the Creator, Holy Spirit, and our A-team. Back again, tag teaming to the next timeline. Dear friends, so it is, so it is, so it is. And so it shall be. We're going to go into the Woodland Wardens to determine the significator and the primary energy of this message as we find ourselves at this plateau, that precipice, and that one conscious breath before we jump. Here we go into the Woodland Wardens for the primary energy of this miracle manifestation and mission focused Monday. Yes, that was one full pass. So we are going to start at the bottom. We have the owl and hops. Wisdom. And I just heard wisdom beyond our years. Wisdom beyond our years. We love our owl creature teachers and our hops plant teachers. My grandfather, Papa Roach, taught me quite a bit about the benefits of hops. But we will go into that another day. We have number 22 on the table, beloveds. This is a master number. You know what that means? We are going to ring the bell. This may be a good time for you to reduce the volume in your listening devices, beloveds. And then I'm going to count up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Ringing in the blessings for this miracle manifestation and mission focused Monday. Yes. Number 22. Let's talk about it and be about it. And the inquiry for this card that I'm being directed to is, if I've reached a state of fulfillment, am I willing to humble myself and try something new? New, new, new. Now, now, now. Representing knowledge and erudition with a hint of mystery. My breath keeps blowing that feather. Oh, goodness. God bless you, Bella. Confirmation that we have come to the end of a long journey, relishing in our achievement, taking deep, satisfying breaths. The hops is an impressive plant, able to climb up to 20 feet in a single growing season. Combined, the pair indicates spiritual and intellectual fulfillment. Beloveds, we have done all we can do on this present timeline. It is time for us to break free, not from some self-imposed prison, but from the obsession over what is already done. We have done all we can do. And now, it's as though one mission is coming to an end. And by night or by day, as owls are typically nocturnal, but they can be seen during the day. Breaking free, even from what we believed were golden nuggets of wisdom. No longer burdened by feelings of regret or lack of fulfillment. We have reflected on our past successes and failures even. But we're breaking free from old practicalities. Even a towering hops plant climbs one small step at a time. Something new is the significator. New experiences, new journeys taking flight. And climbing that mountain, one small step at a time. Like our beloved hops vine. All right. We're now going to go into the Lover's Oracle for some miracle manifestation and mission focused messages from our twin rays. that will be significant this week. Messages of significance from our twin rays that are relevant to this week. As our miracle, manifestation, and mission focused Monday messages are this channel's 7-day weekly forecast. And, ooh, little something something being put on blast. And we're not talking about echoes from the past. We're going to grab up this feather because as we lay this card down, it's going to need to be covered. But the message with the card is, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Hence the one small step at a time. All right, now let's bring in another message from our twin rays. Ooh, the soulmate card, beloveds. The soulmate card. Interesting. So, our twin ray is also our soulmate. And that doesn't typically occur. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. We're going back in for a couple more, and interestingly enough, 2 more flipped over. So, here we go. Not just any union. A sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Whoa, dude. I cannot make this up. Just watch when I do the flip. Twin flames, twin rays is how I refer. Your passion ignites. Already so many synchronicities occurring. Oh, that glare is something else. Give me just one moment. There we have it. A much better view. Without the glare. Yes. All 4 of these cards are demonstrating some form of sacred union. With the pair here, a pair, a pair, and a pair. And we're not talking about the fruit. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm feeling guided to stop there with the Lover's Oracle. The message is crystal clear. Sacred unions coming in this week. Let's go a little bit further now with the details by going into the Kipper. Here we go. Bit of an ethical shuffle on camera. I'm hearing shuffle 3 times. as the number 3 has been extremely significant lately, showing up all over the place. People, places, and things who aren't even affiliated with one another, sending the same message. Let's go. Remember, the topic is that plateau, that precipice, before the timeline jump. We have 2 cards turn over inside the deck. Pathway and thoughts. We are no longer all up in our thoughts about it. The path is illuminated as we transform. The path is illuminated, no longer in our thoughts about it. I'm feeling guided to create an angel number with these 2 cards. 1635. 1635. Taking a closer look at the way the cards are displayed, it seems as though, in all actuality, one of the 2, perceivably the female in this sacred union, is still a bit in their thoughts. But they know they need to lose their mind to wrap their heart around it. The precipice of this timeline jump. Just in the one image now, the male counterpart, or just simply the other counterpart, is illuminated. So they have never been more sure about anything except for their destination. The pathway is clear, but the destination is unknown. 1635 as an angel number. Let's take a look. A message of transformation. See the butterflies, you beautiful butterflies. See the transformation? Expansion and progress. A reminder to trust in the divine timing of the universe. Our angels and ascended masters are asking us to take this sign positively, for it brings all the gifts we seek from the universe, highlighting the importance of nurturing our relationships with others. Perhaps part of that pause and that plateau, that precipice, is to instill that nurturing just a little bit deeper. But it still means we're doing everything right. The difference is this number is also an air of caution that we may, up until this point of this precipice, have not been utilizing our time as appropriately as we could. Now, we're making our life more fulfilling and memorable by doing things that bring impact on humanity. So it's no longer about the I, me, my. It's about us. It's about trust. It's about us. That part. Messages of encouragement and support coming through to guide us forward. Our plans and ideas, we're being guided to move forward with them now, as they will prove to be the most beneficial in all ways for ourselves and our loved ones. In not just any unions, sacred unions. Embracing a positive attitude that will prompt positive expectations, words, and activities. Divinely orchestrated action. With this number, our guardian angels are bringing in a message that the changes and decisions that we have made are taking us closer to our divine life purpose and soul mission. As we are on the topic of being mission focused, and that one conscious breath at that plateau, the precipice of that timeline jump, being asked to have courage and confidence as we step out of our comfort zones and follow our intuition in regards to new opportunities for personal growth, learning, enlightenment, service to others, and manifestation of abundance. Achieving balance in all aspects of our lives, our homes, responsibilities, nurturing others, practicality, and reliability, promoting assertiveness, self-motivation. Nobody is going to do it for us. We must be the ones to be our own heroes and strive forward with ambition and initiative, while also working to maintain a positive attitude, further contributing to that positive feedback loop. And I'd say, Light Warriors, we are going strong. ABP, always be pumping those spiritual muscles. And RFJ, for real, flexing jacked. Oh yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. This special combination of numbers offer incredible implications for manifesting our dreams into reality. Let's see what other energy is coming in from the Kipper supporting this plateau just before that timeline jump. Whoa. The Archer has returned. And the reason why their bow is not drawn is because the arrow has already landed. Another card confirming sacred union of all kinds, even in the romantic department. At the bottom of the deck, we have the privileged lady. Courtship and the privileged lady. This energy and archetype coming in again in support of that pause, that plateau. Let's talk about it. Ooh, there may be some significance to the number 412. Something about April 12th. Something that came through to you that became crystal clear exactly 1 month ago to date, as today is May 12th. And it's also my baby boy's birthday. We don't hear from each other much. They're all adults now. And I kind of stumbled through the empty nest syndrome at first, but now all things with grace and care, prioritizing self-respect and peace of mind, being top tier. The courtship interpreted literally about the early stages of a relationship. No one is wildly in love just yet, but with the privileged lady on the table right next to courtship, true blue. True blue. Interesting, his suit is true blue. And so is this union. The collective is being guided to be open for a new person who enters our lives. We're being guided to be more sociable, meeting people, searching for new contacts. There is someone who will suddenly mean the world to us. Getting together socially, romantically, and even vocationally. The card, it's touching, gives clues as to what this is about and where it will lead. It's about a privileged lady. And if it isn't you, it's someone who wants to get close to you. Isn't that a song? I want to get close to you. Hold on, I'm going to look that up. Okay, I'm feeling guided to share what I found. It's not exactly the song that I'm hearing in my head, but based on the lyrics, I'm feeling guided to read them out loud anyway, for anybody. Nobody pays much attention. They misuse their time. Maybe it's better to mention. Moments passing by. A secret to tell. I got something they don't have. And baby, it's you that is lifting me high. I just want to be close to you. 'Cause I understand the strength of your hand. And love that you put me through. You're more than a friend, so love me again. That's all that I'm going to read. Now, let's see. Just one second. The artist that I was thinking of is actually Maxi Priest. But it keeps giving me the wrong lyrics. So, yeah, a clue to be a bit more detailed in our search here. Maxi Priest. Here we go. She was a Jezebel, this Brixton queen, living the life like a backstreet dream, telling me lies when the truth was clear. I think she knew what I wanted to hear. Spinning me around like a wheel on fire, walking on tightrope, my love's high wire. Fatal attraction is where I'm at. There's no escaping me. I just wanna be close to you and do all the things you want me to. I'm not gonna sing it. I don't have the right pitch for this song, but I will continue to read it just a bit more. I just want to be close to you and show you the way I feel. I feel love when I'm lying in the midnight hour, holding you just like a dream. Love is never what it seems. When we touch and you're holding me the way you do, girl, you make my dreams come true. And I'm not referring to a girl, so that's just the lyrics, and I'm going to read them appropriately. You make my dreams come true. I just want to be close to you and do all the things you want me to. I just want to be close to you and show you the way I feel. Skipping through the lyrics a bit more, there's more to this than meets the eye. A devil woman locked inside with the full moon rising. I was scared. I think I was possessed. I just want to be close to you. See, it's almost giving off like creepy stalker if you pay close attention to the lyrics. But it's really the chorus that is standing out to me the most. So the chorus of Close to You by Maxi Priest is extremely relative to the collective as well. Now let's take a look at angel number 412. Angel number 412. Personal growth. Again, personal growth. That's the second mention from an angel number in this session. Self-discovery and spiritual awakening, urging us to seek new experiences and wisdom. Confirmation. Confirmation. That could be the entire message right there, coming full circle. Also that we are on the right path. Yet another confirmation. Coming full circle. And as it comes for full circle, there's that pause. And then we jump. And then we jump. That pause is not hesitation. It's preparation. Beloveds. We are resetting and recalibrating. And even at times, regenerating. Ode to the power of fasting intermittently. A message of focus, discipline, and growth. Aligning our actions with our goals and trusting the process. And for many of you, this is a romantic situation here that hasn't quite, well, taken that next small step just yet. But with the privileged lady present and next to the courtship card, this speaks on the epitome of wealth, ease, youth, health, beauty, and charm as she strolls across the wide lawn past the orchid house. This card also stands for fun, creativity, luxury, the good life, and all beautiful things, representing either the best friend of a main female, which the main female is not present, or in opposite sex readings, or the partner readings, the partner of the main female in same-sex readings, and the female counterpart of the wealthy man. The wealthy man is not present at this time, but we do have a younger looking gentleman with similar looks to the wealthy man. So we will just have to see if the wealthy man comes out. Also representing being more carefree, going through a phase of good fortune and without worry. Prosperity, creativity, wellness. The gentle and more comfortable way of life. Let's see what else is coming through at this time. Oh, imprisonment landing sideways, which means it is neutralized. This tells me that any form of self-imprisonment has been drawn to a close. It's neutralized. Any form of imprisonment has been neutralized. It's not happening. No way, no how. Mice tend to represent humility. Oh yeah, this landed sideways. So it's neutralized. I technically don't even have to include it in the message at this point. But it's there for reference, as the number 29 may be useful to some degree. It's like we're making ourselves off limits to others besides those divine counterparts, sacred unions. I just heard sacred union parking only, and I saw a sign. Yes. And the community coming in from the bottom, the collective is in support of it. As we continue to break free from past illusions. We have 2939. Trusting in our abilities to achieve our higher purpose. Even more confirmation. It cannot be any more clear. Whoa, look at what's behind it. The main male. Not quite the wealthy man, but we just mentioned the main male. Because the privileged lady can still be with a soulmate. A reminder to remember to live our lives accordingly. A phase where intuition deepens and connections with the spiritual realm are also significant. Hope, faith, and trust in God's grace. Making source Number 1. Source over ego. Source over ego is what was just placed on my heart. A man of quality, and we meet him in his study. Being encouraged to look at ourselves and to integrate our partner without being selfish. Well appointed, confident, direct, and open. This main male is extremely important in the collective's lives, whether it's you or someone coming through for you. Change. Change is going to come. Change is going to come. Some of you are moving, relocating. And with the house shaped similarly to a lighthouse, this could very well be somewhere near the tides that roll in, and also a lighthouse. Could be part of the backdrop. Now the cards are just getting messy. But we're going to work through it. Stability. Stability. Something significant about April 20th. So from the 12th to the 20th, April 12th to April 20th, because April 12th came up first. Something occurred. Something activated as the lights came on from within. Or became even more illuminated. Something significant about a full moon. And the last time sacred unions were mentioned, there was also mention of the strawberry moon. The strawberry moon is extremely significant. June, and the last full moon of spring, or the first of summer in the northern hemisphere. This is when the wild strawberries ripen. And the blossoms are already scattered everywhere. I've seen them even just yesterday as I was out by the fire, noticing the wild strawberry blossoms. And the significance of the strawberry in this message. One more full pass. We had 2 cards come out. Occupation in reverse and distant horizons. This is telling me that the collective, we have already done the work necessary. Confirmation of what I was saying earlier. There's something that is being wrapped up, and we are at a pause now. Right before the leap. That timeline jump is just within our reach. And soon we'll be flying high. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Yes. The work is already done. Now, for that sacred pause, and the new is on the horizons. In every facet, in every hue. Although I've heard you look great in blue. All right. We're going to bring in the Hungarian Gypsy fortune-telling cards for a bit more detail about these unions coming in to support the collective at our plateau. Oh. The consistent misfortunes have come to an end. With both of those cards, the constancy and the misfortune in reverse, this is indicative that those series of lemony snickets are coming to an end. And just like lemony snickets, it always works out in the end. We have marriage in reverse. Well, Probably one of the toughest messages I've ever had to give is a card like this in reverse. A broken relationship. Not necessarily an official marriage, but a broken relationship that had to occur due to lack of trust and commitment. We have the widower at the bottom. An older male friend, possibly from the past. Someone in the collective's life who is still stuck in the past. Dwelling, stewing, grieving. What other details are relevant to this pause and plateau before we make that leap, that jump to another timeline? We have Officer in reverse and Fortune in the upright. So, this one has me on pause. Someone was being selfish, immature, and self-centered. And some of it involves our good fortune coming in. Someone who's a little salty about our good fortune coming in. Being selfish and self-centered, perhaps they wanted it all for themselves. It's giving total romance fraud type of vibes. And there's only one way to know that. And that's to go through it. To be put through it. Someone offering you a rose so that they could gain from your good fortune. Ugh, yeah. Starting to sound a bit gossipy, and we don't like to go there. But there's something significant about our gifts. That are extremely relevant to the new coming through. I told you it's coming through. We have the journey card right behind it. Gifts coming through. Divinely orchestrated with the ecclesiastic right behind that in the upright. Whoa. Whoa. Confirmation of it all being divinely orchestrated. Interesting. Happy turning points. skills, talents, as well as even material gifts. But we're not focused on those material gifts and relationships. We're focused on what is the most enduring and endearing. A spiritual mentor or leader coming through to assist us on our journey, enhancing our gifts devoutly. Loyalty is royalty. A firm commitment. Complete immersion in that Holy Spirit fire, beloveds. And when I say beloveds, sir, ma'am, it is not a scam. And we're getting divine justice for those of us who have scammed us in the past. So be expecting a visit or to be visiting someone else of significance. This is an obligatory social event. Invoking merriment. Bars. Beautiful. With other cards involved, it's denoting contingencies, which is indicating a shift in boundaries. That is what has just been placed on my heart. Choosing merriment, choosing joy. Don't you want to have fun? Merriment. Can't argue with that. Celebrations, happier life events, and joyful gatherings with friends and family. We can expect pleasure and emotional recharge and a positive outcome. One more full pass. Whoa. The Cupid is back. Love, love, love is in the air. Oh, love is in the air. Yes. And with some money at the bottom of the deck, this is confirmation yet again that it's all developing. Like we're going steady to a degree. Those small steps at a time. Turning sadness on its head by choosing love and merriment instead. Look at the rose. I've told you. There was a time when someone, or more than one someone, came into our lives and offered us a stinky rose just so that they could get their hands in that bag, holding the gifts, divinely orchestrated on our journey. Bringing in, yet again, more social related endearment. Support from the community, of course, already came out. And it's all coming together, one small step at a time. Drawing the sadness of those romance frauds to an end. Because we will not. Notice she doesn't have any baggage. Because we're not carrying old baggage into the new. Look at her tossing back the roses like, sayonara. Keep it pushing. Oh, by the way, you're on a crash course without an anchor. To those who did us dirty with those dirty roses. Their roses smell like boo. Boo. They smell like boo. Yes. All right. Well. Divine counterpart much? For some of you, this is going to be for business and not so much the romance. But there's that true blue uniform again. Well, at first it was a suit. Now it's a uniform, indicating that it's becoming more official. That's what I just heard. Becoming more official. Okay, I'm being guided to leave it alone from there. Everything came full circle. The message we began with is the message we're ending with. We're on the precipice of taking flight. And even the hops knows how to aim high. In preparation, aim high. So even if we shoot for the moon, and we miss the moon is just a hollow spaceship anyways. It's a space station. So shooting for the moon but landing among the stars. It's official, or becoming official, from right where we are. And we will land right where our true target is. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you made it this far, you are a rock star. With much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours. Happy Monday and brightest of blessings.
We stand in the stillness of this sacred moment, where light meets breath and breath becomes new life. We call upon the golden rays of solar truth, the rainbow codes of unity, and the crystalline waters of memory, to awaken what is ancient and true within you and me. All your aspects are welcome, all your colors returning. We were never just one ray. We are the prism, the arc, the covenant come alive. We release the shell of who we were and rise in the grace of who we are becoming. This is our rebirth, this is our renewal, and we welcome it with love, fire, and presence. As we receive the flame of divine dignity, we return to our golden code. All our aspects are welcome, all our colors returning. We were never just one ray. We are the prism, the arc, the covenant come alive. The covenant come alive. The covenant come alive. All our aspects are welcome, all our colors returning. We were never just one ray. We are the prism, the arc, the covenant come alive. All your aspects are welcome, all your colors return.